Did you have more than one pair of parachute pants? Welcome to South Jersey Girls. I'm Klein Aleardi.
I'm Jayne Feld.
I'm Elyse Notarianni.
And I'm Marianne Aleardi.
Later in the episode, we have an interview that Elyse did with fashion blogger Louisa Moje. Elyse, did you get any fashion tips that you can pass on?
So she said that right now she's really into a lot of neutral layers, but she loves a good animal print, which I don't know that I can rock, but she looks really nice in it.
Yeah.
I just got a new pocketbook on consignment. It's a Betsy Johnson and it's animal print and it's fabulous.
Oh, see, I don't know that I want anything that is going to be described as fabulous. I don't know that that's me.
You don't think you're fabulous?
No, I wouldn't use that word.
Speaking of consignment stores, I have gotten super into thrift shopping and I'm getting very proud of the finds that I have. I was really hoping, because all of these 80s styles are coming back in, I was hoping that my parents would have kept more, and they pretty much have nothing.
Yeah, that's
a
30 years
shame
ago.
because I have so much, because I have a hard time throwing away anything that I think is awesome.
What did you think was awesome from the 80s?
Well, I guess at the time, my parachute pants.
Oh my God.
You had parachute pants? Okay, that's gonna qualify this. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about oversized t-shirts.
I did not have parachute pants, just for the record.
Yeah, I definitely have better stuff from the 90s. Like, I still have my Doc Martens. I did give a couple pairs, including my knee-high pink ones, to one of our beloved babysitters.
I'll take the Doc Martens.
Knee-high pink ones. What is that? Shoes or boots?
They're boots.
Wait, you have knee-high pink Doc Marten boots?
Well, I gave them away. I didn't know you yet, Elyse.
Oh, no, I don't know that I would rock this. So that's okay.
No, she does not want to be fabulous.
That's true.
No. What was your style back? Because I know that you had at least a Letterman jacket, right? That one of your daughters decided that she was going to start with.
Me. That was my high school cheerleading jacket.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about with the vintage stuff. Like,
well, I had that. I saved that, but your sister got it.
But there's nothing else.
Yeah.
What else did you wear?
I did wear a Catholic school uniform every day. that I burned.
That sucks.
I didn't save that. Yeah.
That's fair. Although it would probably look pretty ironic now.
I would take the skirt.
No, it was a one-piece jumper.
Oh, that's something.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that means.
You wore a one-piece, like, sleeveless blue dress. And then underneath it, you wore a long-sleeve blue shirt.
I would probably still take that,
like a
honestly.
Peter Pan collar. No.
You could work with it. You could make it,
No, I don't know.
Do any of you have like fashion horror stories besides the Catholic school uniform?
And my tragic 80s look.
Did you have more than one pair of parachute pants?
I might have had two. I know I had a red pair.
Please explain the thought process in
when you looked in the mirror.
Pants.
I probably thought I looked pretty good, I guess.
Yeah.
Especially to go to California East and go dancing.
Yeah. Well,
sometimes I think I want to dress so well and so trendy that I look back in 20 years and think, what was I doing? Sometimes that's what I want to be every once in a while. But then sometimes now I look back and I'm like, okay, I didn't need to have that long sleeve shirt with the cutouts in the shoulders.
I don't understand that. The shirt with your shoulders show, but then there's the rest of the sleeve. It's just kind of like, why? This is not the most attractive part of your...
Like, if I had a fabulous clavicle.
It's not even the clavicle. It's like the lower part of your shoulder on your arm.
Yeah, no, I remember that. And I thought it looked pretty terrible on most people. Oh. So I wouldn't do that. But if it was, I would wear it well beyond the transformation.
I rock a romper every chance I get. And I know that's going to come back and bite me, but it's fine.
I can't wear a romper because my torso is too long. So they don't fit.
Guess where you got that from?
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You have to know what styles are good for you.
Honestly, I just want to stay in this time for forever because the trends that are out now fit my body perfectly. You know, long torso, short legs. So everything's like crop tops and stuff like that.
Mm.
And so it hides that. And I'm not looking forward to when that changes because I really don't know what I'm going to do.
I feel like you're really thriving in the 90s thing coming back. You've got a great jean jacket. You have really great white sneakers. I feel like I can't pull off.
I wear every day.
How do they stay white?
They don't. Wait, so Elyse, what, because you kept saying that there are things that you're wearing now that you think you'll look back on and like shudder. What are they specifically?
I definitely think I'm going to look back at my my like hipster hats and think maybe that was a moment in time.
What's
I
a
love
hipster
hats.
Oh, a hipster hat. If you've
No.
seen a girl in a pumpkin patch wearing a hat and tall boots, that's the hat.
Okay.
But the thing that was very impressive to me about Elyse was she was doing one of those services where you pay to rent clothes for a month, and she had this really fancy couture stuff that she was paying nothing for.
I love Rent the Runway. And I wish I had stuck with it a little bit longer than I did. Because the one thing I know that I'm going to look back at, I went to my sister's wedding in this awesome orange jumpsuit, and it had these like puffy sleeves, and it looks
I
really
remember.
cool right now. But I'm going to look back and be like, what was I doing?
Oh no, it looks great.
I'm jealous that you can wear orange. I feel like the one thing that I learned from my mother is that there are certain colors that look good and there are certain colors that you just cannot wear.
Not you specifically. That's for
No,
everyone.
you didn't know, but
No.
you always say that like you can't wear yellow and like,
Oh yeah.
and blue is your color.
Yes, it is. Just put my
No.
face in the sky.
It's
and
also mine.
I will be fabulous.
Do you wear a lot of blue? I haven't pinpointed what your style is yet, though.
Really?
How do you describe your style? Wait, can
Me?
I describe your style?
I feel like Marianne's style is, I know it when I see it, because I always, if I'm going looking for clothes, I'll be like, oh, that's a Marianne dress.
And you're
Yeah.
all talking pre-pandemic.
Yes.
Yes.
Things you've seen before, but they're just upgraded a little.
Mm.
Oh, that makes sense. That's a good description of it.
Right?
Yeah, but I always think classic, like Jackie O, like straight dresses.
Yes,
Right.
that's a good way to explain it, which is the total opposite of everything that Jayne wears. Jayne has such a
Total
style.
opposite. Yes, we are total
Such
opposite.
a brand.
Yes, isn't that funny? That's perfect for two people working together, especially in a creative outlet. It's perfect because we have both sides. That's what you want. But since the pandemic, that classic style, that Jackie O style has really been on my mind because I think it leads to people thinking you're unapproachable. And I really don't want that vibe.
I feel like all of my knowledge and passion for this is lost having 3 boys.
Yeah, you would get when you have a daughter, it's like a doll when they're little and you get to dress your
Aw.
doll.
Oh, yeah. And then they turn 18 and you look back at pictures and your mom says, oh, this is when you started dressing yourself.
Not when you were 18, I wish.
No, I'm saying when you're 18, you'll be looking at pictures with your
Oh.
mom and she'll say, this is when you started dressing yourself. And then you'll see pictures of when you were like 4 and it'll be like, oh, this was when I was able to dress you and you guys were so cute all the time.
I was just going to say, and you were so cute. And then this is when you started
And
dressing
then
yourself.
this happened.
I had my mom influencing me where designer jeans were really big in 6th grade. And my mom just outright refused to buy them because she said she wasn't going to pay $30 for someone's name on my tuchus. And I actually wrote my college essay about that because we had fights. And then I realized I didn't like them anyway, and that I kind of developed my own style that way.
That's great.
I should have written my college essay about how my mom would never take me to Abercrombie for that same reason.
Oh.
Excellent. Yay, Marianne.
Well, yeah, no. That's not why we didn't go to Abercrombie.
No, okay. We didn't go to Abercrombie because, Abercrombie.
The catalog.
Yeah, which I'm happy about now.
Yeah, you were making a political statement, Klein, when you were in like 7th grade.
When I was younger, I didn't care too much about if it was logos or whatever. I went to Abercrombie all the time because I was apparently that girl. But now I'm very big on making sure that I only wear brands or buy from brands that I feel very much aligned to.
Yeah, I think more and more young people are becoming that way.
That's why Aerie changed, literally their bags say like real bodies on them or something. And that's why Victoria's Secret is going out of business and it's great.
I love Aerie because they don't airbrush anything. They don't Photoshop
Right.
anything. I love Aerie.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's something I want to support. That's something I want to give my money toward.
Yeah.
It's about time too.
Young people should just spend time figuring out what fits their body and what they like to wear. And then that's what they should do. And that's it.
I'm here with Stratford's Louisa Moje, creator of La Passion Voûtée, the fashion blog that millions of Pinterest viewers and her tens of thousands of Instagram followers flock to for practical fashion tips. Louisa, how are you today?
I am doing fantastic. How are you?
Good. So how do you make that transition from just doing a blog on the side of being in pharmacy school as kind of a stress reliever to making this an actual job where you're working with these big brands?
That's a very good question. So in Alaska, I decided to do my MBA, and in the program, the professor wanted us to share something we're either frustrated with, passionate about. I put up my blog. I was like, okay, so I have this blog and I just share my fashion. I'm also African, so I share a little bit of African style. And he's like, click on that one, because it's African print. And he was like, that is so cool. You should share more of these. And I was like, I'm trying to blend in. I'm not trying to stand out. Because he was like, are you making money from this? I was like, no, it's just a passion project. And he's like, well, Tiger Woods loves golfing and that's his full-time job and he makes money doing that. So who is to say you can make money from your blog? And he said, before the end of this program, I want you to find a way. I'm not saying you have to like have it fully fleshed out, but have the idea and the concept and the steps to get to the goal. But I want you to be able to start making money from your blog. So that's how it all started.
I will say that I absolutely love the post that you have, the African prints. How do you feel about people mixing that into their wardrobe if it's not necessarily their culture?
I love it when I see people wear African print, and I just think it's really nice to see other people appreciate other people's culture. In terms of like mixing it with your outfit, there was a time where I wore like regular outfits, I guess contemporary style, and then I would tie my hair with African print scarf. And then now I would wear like a African print headband and then with a mask, matching African print mask. You don't have to think too much. It's like, okay, this color matches the rest of what I'm wearing, or the pattern matches, perfect. Like, and my sister, she's actually a designer. So she makes a lot of African print pieces, and she sells them to Africans and non-Africans. Everyone is welcome. And I know she's also had people email her, say, hey, I'm not African. Do you think it's okay? And she's like, girl, you do you. Of course it is.
That's so interesting because I love the look of it, but I feel like I can't, I'm very white and I appreciate it very
You
much.
can
But I feel
pull
like
it
I
off.
can't walk out in that.
You can. Maybe try a darker color versus like a bright, really shiny, because African print is like really out there. And maybe a darker color. That's what I've heard. I've seen too, like darker color seems to go well like with lighter skin.
And I'm assuming that it's definitely better if you are going to go that route and wear the African prints to make sure you're getting it from somebody who is from that culture.
That's the preferred method, yes.
Yeah, I would.
No one is judging.
So I would also imagine that you can definitely tell whether you are pharmacist Louisa or fashion blogger based on the mask that you're wearing, because I'm sure you're not wearing all the fancy masks to stand behind the pharmacy counter and hand out medicine.
Funny thing, I do wear them sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, because it's just the headband and then the mask. And I mean, I get, oh my gosh, I love your mask. And it also matches my scrub too, the color I wear. So it's a little bit, I guess, muted in terms of how bright it is.
That's awesome. How would you describe your style?
I would say my style is colorful, chic, classy, and simple. Sometimes I go a little extra, but for the most part, it's just really simple, everyday style you can wear and kind of attainable luxury.
Now, what has your pandemic style been like? Because everything in my closet has just gone unworn. Everything good.
So for me, it's more of like leggings, like loungewear style, nothing that you would term or tag like a party or a cocktail. Like I have a few staple pieces in my closet, but because I wear scrubs to work every day now, I don't think about anything. It's fleece wear, loungewear, leggings, and then I just throw on a few other styles together for my readers that are not like me, that that are probably still going to work and have to dress up.
On your blog, you're very big about getting affordable and attainable brands. We're not going on and seeing $1 million jackets that I'm never going to be able to buy.
Right.
Did you do that on purpose?
I'll say yes. For me, it was just like, it's my style. I don't have to spend too much money. And my twin sister is a financial advisor. So she was always keeping me in check. Like, so what did you spend that on? Do you understand the compound interest of, that investment that you just did on like a pair of shoes? For those that still want their affordable fashion, maybe you're still in college, but you don't want to spend too much. And then if you're like a career person, young in your career, and you want a little bit middle class average without, I guess, spending your entire paycheck on it, then I'm your girl.
And so what are some of your favorite fashion trends that are going on right now? You've had some really cool posts up lately.
Thank you. I like the whole tie-dye a lot, because in high school we had to do a lot of, like, in art class we had to do tie-dye, we had to do a lot of like artsy stuff, and so the tie-dye is something I really like. And of recent, I've been more and more, I don't know if you call this a mild obsession with like animal print. and they're classic. I mean, it never goes out of style. So it's something I would wear this season, next season. I'm really loving a lot of animal print. And then fleece, I don't know if you call it fleece a style, but I like, being comfortable. So that loungewear that you can wear outside. And then mixing print sometimes, and then also plaid.
And so you're not actively working in pharmacy anymore, right?
I am working part-time as a pharmacist and splitting my time.
That's crazy. How do you balance that?
It's really hard. I feel like you learn to prioritize, caring for patients, doing what I have to do as a pharmacist come first because you have lives at stake.
So you are from Nigeria, right?
Correct. A twin sister and I took the SAT. We did well, applied to colleges, and so schooled in Wyoming, graduated, and moved up to Alaska, and then now I'm here.
You had a post of you and your sister, your twin sister, on the beach in Atlantic City. So you've gotten her a little bit in on the blog every once in a while too. Is she as willing to be in front of the camera and kind of be the clothing model, or do you have to pull her in?
Do you know what's even funny? Growing up, she was the model in our family. If you ask anyone in my family, they would say my twin sister Lydia was going to be the one doing this fashion blog. But last year we decided she was like, I really like this blogging thing you're doing. It feels really cool. You can work from home. You can work from anywhere in the world. So last year she came over here to visit for a couple weeks, and we started a blog together. And then now she owns 3 websites.
Wow.
So it's like you know how the way people like catch the travel blog? She caught the, I guess, blogging blog. I don't know how you put it. So it's
you guys
good.
have similar clothing styles? So I'm a triplet and we're all on opposite sides. Like I'll get dressed up for everything. I have one who will wear sweats to everything, and then one who's smack dab in the middle.
That is awesome. So I will say she was more of the like dressy person, and then she got into this whole she studied computer science and business, but now she's not into fashion per se. She just wants simple style, things you can wear over and over again that transitions well with the season. But I have a fashion blog, so I have to make sure what I'm wearing is, on trend, but also still my style and something you can wear over again.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, Louisa. It was really great to be able to talk to you and learn a little bit about your style. And we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on your blog to get some good Christmas inspiration and holiday inspiration for gifts.
Thank you so much, Elyse. I really appreciate you having me here today. And I hope we can do this again.
Absolutely. Thank you, Louisa, for joining us today. You can find her on social media at La Passion Voûtée or at her blog, lapassionvoûtée.com.
You know I'm about to just fill up my closet. And now I don't have to drain my bank account to do that, which is a new feeling that I like a lot.
I feel the same way, except for the fact that I've taken over 85% of the closet I share with my boyfriend, and I'm just waiting for him to notice.
See, that's why you live by yourself, because you get the entire closet. Thank you everyone for listening this week. We have new episodes every Tuesday, so make sure you hit that subscribe button.
And we want to hear from you. So reach out to us on social media at JustSaySJ to let us know what you want to hear about and who you want us to chat with.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.